Hello there everybody, Dingo Crush here, and today we're back with Droid. Yeah, pretty much it's been a while since I've last recorded a part of Wrath of Cortex, but I'm glad to be back into this part. And the reason why I haven't recorded any parts in a while is that this level was actually a very problematic level. One of the problems that this stage has on the PCSX2 emulator is that you repeatedly hear in the background a sound of the a loading screen, which can be really irritating, but we're not gonna pay attention to that. We're gonna literally forget that it's there. And besides that, there is some glitches with the graphics that I had to try and figure out a way to fix that issue. Of course, the thing I found did not fix the emulator 100%, and you know, it's always to be expected that you cannot really do everything, you know, 100%. And it's, you know, something we kind of have to try and figure out. But, you know, we are back to a level that is very similar to, that is very similar to the climbing stages in Crash Bandicoot 2, but also introduces some new things into the game. I don't understand why Crash was repeatedly running when that shit was happening, but that was odd. But yeah, this stage actually introduces to us the same mechanics that we actually had back from Crash Bandicoot 2 and Crash Bandicoot 3. It's just that in this stage, they appear to be very slow for some odd reason. I never understood why that mechanic became so slow in Wrath of Cortex, which kind of, this is one of the reasons why it made me think like that Wrath of Cortex in terms of gameplay feels kind of slow, even though so far even though so far I was kind of wrong about that, because like there's been like so many things, we've been after so many levels, and I've actually had a lot of fun with you know, with most of the game, and it kind of made me change my opinion. And like one thing that made me look at this game in a very negative way is because of the fan base, in which, you know, fan bases always affect people no matter what, and it's something that's really annoying. But pretty much as you can see, we've got on this robot thing, something that similar to things that we're going to see in Crash to Insanity. You know, the Mecha Bandicoot thing is kind of, well, this is reminding me of the Mecha Bandicoot thing, but as you can see, usually this part of this stage should be darker, and you'll have to be very careful to where you go. So this is going to be a very strange part, since that doesn't exist in this stage. Well, in my fix, that is. I should have got that Aku mask. But yeah, that is a typical problem with the emulator, and it's something that is only fixed by using some hacks with the graphics, which, you know, helps it, you know, kind of get back to normal, to the normal way it's supposed to be. But yeah. And also in this stage, we're gonna be going to the purple gem route, which is very surprising that we actually go to the gem route, the purple gem route, very late in the stage. and you know, it's something. Well, it's kind of to be expected in a way, because like, well, the thing is, like, I don't know that many secrets about Wrath of Cortex. Then again, I have never completed this game 106%, which is funny because I'm doing a Let's Play of this 106%, and you know, partially this Let's Play is a blind Let's Play in a way, but not really, since, you know, I kinda do know what I'm doing, and pretty much I get to this point where there you go, we actually got onto the purple gem route, which really takes us right here. And it's a very risky area, very risky area, since there's a lot of nitros around, and obviously this is they got this whole idea from older games where, you know, you had a lot of traps around you. It kind of reminds me the stage of I think it was not Behaving, I think it was one of the other stages in Crash Bandicoot 2, where you actually have to you have to go to the death route in order to get a clear gem. And it was like a really difficult stage that, like, it was just so annoying to finish, and it's something that, like, I don't wish anybody to deal with that stage. Well, even though in Crash Bandicoot 2 it was one of the easiest stages in a way, it wasn't that much of a difficult death route to begin with. It's just that. Then again, with platformers, as I said a billion times before, it's all about tactics. If you know the right tactics, like if you know the right moves, the right, like, timing to do things in the game, then you're pretty much set, because it's something that, you know, that is typical in gaming. And we've just got an invincibility. Yay! I love invincibilities. They're helpful. Very helpful. And I just lost my Aquaku mask. But it sucks ass that we've actually lost all of these things. But it's strange, because now we actually have to, I believe, kill ourselves, since there is another gem we're supposed to get. So, well, the emulator just lagged. So what you have to do is you have to literally jump and die. And as you've seen in that death route, what happens is that you have all of these like boxes on the top of the nitros, which makes you think to yourself, like, I don't need to backtrack to the beginning, and all I have to do is just literally destroy all the nitros in order to get, you know, the clear gem that we're supposed to get in the regular part of the stage. And even though this stage was one of the slowest stages in this game, I must say that it is kind of enjoyable in a way, but it kind of isn't. So it tends to be like that with a lot of stages. You guys already know that, and it's something we can't really do anything about, and it's something that Crash Bandicoot, you know, Crash Bandicoot had a lot of flaws and stuff like that, and I won't say Crash Bandicoot was really one of the perfect platformers out there, because there was a lot to work on, and I literally wish they would have worked on Wrath of Cortex a whole lot more to fix some things to make the game a lot more interesting, but they kind of failed at doing that, and it's something that, you know, you already know that it can be rather irritating in a way. And you know, Crash Bandicoot 3 was actually one of the easiest games to actually, well, Crash Bandicoot, the earlier Crash Bandicoot games were really easy games to actually being able to control them very well in compared to, you know, Wrath of Cortex, that is. And I guess that's one of the reasons why a lot of people actually had a lot of fun with these games. One of the games that I really enjoyed myself specifically was Crash Bandicoot 2. Crash Bandicoot 2 to me was kind of a masterpiece in a way, and Crash Bandicoot 2 was always this kind of a really challenging game in compared to Crash Bandicoot 3, even though Crash Bandicoot 3 introduced new things into Crash Bandicoot, but I don't know why. Crash Bandicoot 3 did not catch that charm on me, so that is why, like, I prefer Crash Bandicoot 2 over Crash Bandicoot 3. But yeah, we've got both of the gems and of course a crystal, and I'm glad to be back to doing this Let's Play, and I can change the settings back to the normal graphics so we can actually carry on with this Let's Play. And I will make sure to remember, I will screenshot the settings for those people who actually use the emulator and need help with that. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, because I certainly did. And don't forget to drop a comment and a like and subscribe if you haven't. And we shall see you in the next part at Crash Droid. So thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.